When you enter the world, you're not alone. Alongside you, another 10 to 20 grey, wrinkled little creatures are born. And instantly, it's a battle for survival. Who can get to the nipple first? It's like the Hunger Games, but at chess level. If you're slow, you starve. If you're weak, you're forgotten. If you're tough, you wait for someone else to die and take their spot. It's raw, ruthless capitalism from day one. But that's just the beginning. You're born naked, blind, deaf, and completely defenseless. Picture a newborn baby, but instead of a warm hospital crib, you're dropped into pitch black darkness, soaked surroundings, and the stink of old urine. You're basically just a piece of meat waiting to be snatched and devoured. A lovely start to life, kind of like my childhood, minus 10 siblings trying to eat me. Or maybe not. You grow up in a cramped, musty den that reeks of mildew, despair, and family bonding. Every now and then, something warm brushes against you. But it's not mom. It's the cold body of a sibling who didn't make it to breakfast. It's grim. But that's life. Your mother is a warrior, exhausted, yet constantly heading out to scavenge food, dodging predators. Always one wrong move away from becoming a cat's lunch. She's a true survivor. But if she ever doesn't return? Well, you've got 10 starving brothers who aren't exactly known for their table manners. Let's just say rats don't believe in funerals. Eventually, your eyes open for the first time. Congratulations, your grand reveal is a moldy basement corner and the decaying body of a sibling. Welcome to the world. You step out into daylight for the very first time. Everything is unfamiliar. People stroll by without noticing. They see you as nothing more than a pest. Out on the street, it's a war zone. Crops are everywhere. Sticky pads line the ground like landmines. One wrong step and you're stuck, helpless. You panic, struggling to escape. Then you see a spring-loaded trap snapshot just inches away. You barely dodged it. Every single step could be your last. As you follow the scent of food, high-pitched ultrasonic buzzers make your head pound. They're designed to kill you slowly. One crumb of bread becomes a mission. You approach it with caution, eyes darting, ears twitching. You snatch it and make your getaway. But your brother? He wasn't so lucky. He reaches for the same crumb, and the trap slams shut. You watch him fall, and you keep walking. If the streets terrify you, there's always another option. The sewers. You crawl over a rusted ventilation shaft, paws slipping slightly on the slick metal as you scan your surroundings. One step at a time, you move toward a single precious crumb on the floor. You snatch it up and clutch it tight. Suddenly, a hulking mutant rat lumbers into view. You freeze. Instinct kicks in, and you dart into a shadowy corner, holding your breath as it shuffles past without noticing you. Once the coast is clear, you move on. Quiet, cautious, stepping over scattered debris, you come across a group of rats digging through trash. One of them spots you. You stop cold. Eyes lock. A moment of silent threat. Then, slowly, you back away, avoiding a fight. You see another crumb nearby and make your move, but just before you reach it, a rat dives in and steals it. You lick your paws and glance around, then move on, pretending it doesn't sting. Suddenly, a gang of rats surrounds you. You back up fast, but one steps in your way, reaching for the food in your paws. You twist, dodge, and yank it back, clutching it like treasure. That's when you hear a deep rumble. You turn around slowly and see them. A pack of mutants charging straight at you. You don't wait, you bolt, sprinting toward a rusted pipe, diving inside. Through tunnel after tunnel, you race, heart hammering, until you finally stop. You listen. Silence. You made it. Without wasting another second, You climb into the ventilation shaft and disappear into the shadows. When you emerge, the world changes again. The air is thick with incredible smells, roasted, buttery, rich. You follow your nose through the streets until you reach a store. Inside, you see it. Cheese. Glorious golden cheese. Piled high on shelves like treasure. You squeeze through a tiny hole left by a cockroach and slip inside. The shelves stretch on like a dream, but dreams come with nightmares. Guarding this dairy heaven is a cat. Not just any cat, a predator. Eyes sharp, body still, but ready to pounce. Your heart pounds like it's trying to escape your chest. Still, the cheese calls to you. You sprint toward the biggest, most mouth-watering piece. The cat sees you. From this moment on, you are prey. You dash. The cat springs, terrifying and graceful. You twist, dive, tumble. Claws swipe. Pain slashes through your body. For a second, you're sure this is it. But somehow, you survive. Wounded, limping, you run again. Not just in pain, but broken. You didn't just lose a chunk of flesh. You lost something vital. A survival tool, a piece of yourself. Through the chaos, you spot a small hole in the wall. No time to think. You squeeze inside and crawl through darkness. Then, something strange. A flicker of movement. You step forward. There she is. A female rat, calm and quiet, sitting among dust and trash. Her eyes meet yours, glistening like two dark stars. Something shifts inside you. It's not fear. It's not hunger. It's something else. She sees you. Really sees you. Time stops. Your first date begins. You sit at a battered, cracked table. A few stubby candles flicker, casting a romantic glow across the trash heap. You steal glances at each other. Tired, bruised, but alive. Together. On the table. A crust of old toast, once part of someone's breakfast, now your royal feast. You take small bites, savoring each crumb like gold. And with every sip of warm sewer water, you toast not to luxury, but to survival. To finding hope in the unlikeliest place. It reminds you that life is nothing but a constant battle, where even the taste of food carries the bitterness of struggle. You lift your eyes to hers. In that moment, something unspoken passes between you. Two survivors who found each other in the chaos. After your little gourmet feast, you both decide it's time for someplace more private. Somewhere quiet, somewhere safe. But the moment you step into the shadows, everything shifts. You glance at her. She glances at you. There's a tension, charged, electric, or maybe it's just the heaviness of that last crumb. No, it's definitely tension. Slowly, cautiously, you draw closer. And then, the next morning, you wake up and realize it wasn't a dream. She's still here. Something real has begun between you. Months pass. Now your little ones scurry through alleyways, chasing crumbs under moonlight, carefree in a world that doesn't care back. For a moment, you forget how brutal life can be, until the morning it returns. A sharp, burning smell hits your nose. Something's wrong. You spin around, gas, creeping through the vents like a silent killer. The humans found you, and now they've decided you don't get to live anymore. You don't think, you run. You rush to your family, trying to pull them to safety. But the toxic fog swallows the room like a wave. Your pups cough violently. Your mate stumbles, her strength fading. Panic grips you, but instinct takes over. You shove through the smoke, choking, gasping, then dive into a freezing, filth-filled sewer pipe. It's pitch dark, ice cold. But you keep going. You can swim for 72 hours straight, remember? You don't have a choice. When you finally crawl onto the shore, your body is shaking. Soaked, weak, broken. You look around. Emptiness. No sounds. No movement. Just you. You sit there, staring at the polluted water and realize it's all gone. Everything you fought for, your family, your purpose, vanished. Now, you're just another rat in the sewer, one of millions. You survived poison gas, predators, starvation, and traps. But for what? You gaze into the shadows and wonder, if you disappear tomorrow, would anyone even notice? If this story struck a chord, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps our project grow. Slowly, maybe, but steadily. And hey, next time, we promise to pick up the pace.